welcome to the International Institute of Professional Security, IIPSU TV. On this channel, we discuss and analyze safety and security issues that affect our environment. My name is Safety A. Jonathan. Today on the program, we'll be looking at understanding the safety and security roles and the importance of the Directorate of Road Traffic Services. And with me today, live to discuss this topic, is no other person than the boss of the organization, Dr. Abdul Latif Bello. Sir, it's nice having you on board. The Directorate of Road Traffic Services is all about.
Okay, arising from Cap 548, the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Directorate of Road Traffic Services was established, to perform generally motor vehicle administration. And aside from that, they have to ensure the seamless traffic flow in the Federal Capital Territory. That's the mandate. That's what the DRTS is all about, and it's a residual matter of the state. So they have the residual right to perform that function, motor vehicle administration in general.
Okay, further to that, there's always this conflict, or do I call it misunderstanding, between road users and the vehicle, especially when it has to do with functions, basically. And there's always this misconception that there's conflicting rules between your agency and some other sister agency, precisely the Federal Road Safety Corps. Can you just tell us in clear terms so that our viewers out there will understand these are the rules of the vehicle and this is why they are there and that is their importance?
Like I've just said in my introductory remarks, the responsibility of motor vehicle administration is a residual matter. It's a state matter, and the Federal Capital Territory operates like a state. So it can only be the DRTS that's have the sole responsibility. But for the FRC, a sister agency, I always look at it from the perspective of institutional collaboration. I don't think there's any rivalry, for the fact that it's a federal creation. The FCT is a federal creation, so there is that semblance of relationship. But as facts that should be stated the way it is, motor vehicle administration is the sole responsibility of the state, so it's the Federal Capital Territory.
Okay, thank you very much for that explanation. Okay, with regards to motor safety flying on the highway, what does your vehicle inspection officers, what do they actually look at whenever they stop motoring on the highway? What do they want to look at for? Which should be in possession of motorists?
Yeah, the VIO, the vehicle inspection officers, actually look at the functionality of the vehicle, and then what define the functionality of vehicles. You have to look at the critical component, the parts, and then ideally they just look at it generally from the perspective of experience. But primarily, every vehicle is supposed to visit our inspection site. We call it automated inspection sites. Where the vehicles are subjected to several tests. The shocks, the lighting, the braking system, all these are jointly checked by the automated inspection site. So then you are issued a certificate of roadworthiness. So once you have that certificate of roadworthiness, it suffices that you must have passed through the rudiment of inspection, so your time will not be wasted. But where you don't have, they have to check the functionality of the vehicle, and then you will issue a paper, you understand, to go and visit any of our inspection sites for that roadworthiness test.
Okay, in other words, with that little document of roadworthiness,
Yeah.
once they cite it on the field,
Yes.
they don't have any reason to hold you bound and tell you for maybe let me see your tires, let me see your triangle and all this. Is that what you're trying to say, sir?
They wouldn't do that, but they will still have, that's why I said, from experience perspective, they still need to look at your vehicle. You must have probably obtained a roadworthiness test before an accident happened. And further, you don't have maybe rear lights, you don't have your windscreen is broken and all stuff that you're still holding. That certificate does not mean that you cannot be subjected to test. Okay. So you will still be, but once your vehicle, the functionality, the appearance of the vehicle look decent, and then you have roadworthiness, you will be let go immediately.
That's quite interesting to note, especially driving across the streets of the roads of Abuja and seeing your men everywhere doing their best day and night under the sun, under the rain, trying to make sure that our vehicles are in good shape for our own safety. To that effect, I want to ask this last question. I'm very sure the DRTS must have faced a whole lot of challenges, and I think the audience will appreciate some of those challenges you are facing and why you are there for them. I think that will help your organization if you can tell us and what you are doing to improve on those challenges as the boss.
Okay, I think critical in our challenge is the fact that we are facing a transitional crisis. Transitional crisis in the sense that most of our activities are manually oriented, and we now have to move to automation and digitalization. So even the enforcement, we are looking for e-enforcement in terms of regulating some of our traffic issues without really having most of our men on the road. So these are the crises we have now, because they are things that don't just come easy. It's a function of having a smart city. And where you don't have a smart city, you have to still regulate manually. And then people feel that we are on their neck, for trying to do the right thing. So we are never, motorist friends, because ensuring that they do the right thing is something that is very happy to do. But aside from this, I think we are within the organization. We are doing a reorientation programs. We are doing capacity building, to be able to withstand the challenges of a growing city like FCT. So it's not easy, but we are doing the best we can given the resources at our disposal.
Thank you very much, Dr. Abdul-Lateef Bello, for giving us your audience and discussing on all these important topics. We appreciate so much, and we hope the next time you are calling, you avail yourself.
Always available as a
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, viewers out there, thank you for your time. We'll be speaking with Dr. Abdul-Lateef Bello, the Director of the Directorate of Road Traffic Services, popularly known as the VIO. We hope that you join us next time for yet another interesting edition of the program on the International Institute of Professional Security TV. Please don't forget to like our page, share and subscribe. You have a wonderful time. Bye from me.